Section 1. You will hear a conversation between Mark Winston, who wants to learn Japanese, and Kathy Green, who is a receptionist at the World Language Academy. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 3. You will see that there is an example which has been done for you. On this occasion only, the conversation relating to this will be played first.
Ascolto una conversazione tra Mark Wilson, che vuole imparare il giapponese, e Kathy Green, che è una receptionist presso la World Language Academy. Prima hai un po' di tempo per esaminare le domande da 1 a 3. Vedi che c'è un esempio già fatto. Ora ascolto per prima la conversazione relativa a questo esempio.
Good morning. May I help you?
Yes, I'm Mark Winston, and I...
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Winston. World Language Academy. This is Kathy Green. May I help you? No, this is a private language school, not a travel agency. No problem at all. Goodbye. I'm sorry, Mr. Winston. Now may I help you?
Yes, I hope you can. I'd like to sign up now for a Japanese class next week.
The man says he'd like to sign up now, which means register today for a language class. The number 2 has been written in the blank. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 3.
Good morning. May I help you?
Yes, I'm Mark Winston, and I...
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Winston. World Language Academy. This is Kathy Green. May I help you? No, this is a private language school, not a travel agency. No problem at all. Goodbye. I'm sorry, Mr. Winston. Now may I help you?
Yes, I hope you can. I'd like to sign up now for a Japanese class next week.
Classes start next week, and we have lots of Japanese classes to choose from. Have you studied Japanese before?
No, I haven't. I'm a beginner. I'm planning to visit Japan next summer, so I want to learn a bit of the language.
That's great. Japan is a wonderful place to visit. I spent a month in Tokyo last year, actually, and I even climbed Mount Fujiyama.
Really? That's too much activity for me. I'm just planning to visit Tokyo. I think I'll find plenty to do there.
You certainly will. All right, then, let me tell you a bit about our classes. They're all taught by native speakers, and they're all specialists in their field. You can choose a Japanese for tourists class, Japanese for business travelers, or Japanese for university students. You're not studying at a university, are you?
No, I graduated a few years ago.
Well, then the tourist class is probably best for you.
Yes, I think you're right. I just want to learn enough to order food in restaurants and go shopping and things like that.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 4 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 4 to 10.
When does the Japanese for tourist class begin?
Let's see. We have a class for beginners that starts next week. I think there are still a few spaces left. You're in luck. We have 15 students enrolled, and there's room for 3 more.
When does that class meet?
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 5:30 until 7:30.
That's a bit early for me. I work until 6. Don't you have a class that starts later in the evening?
No, not for beginners. Let's see. We have an afternoon class on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 1 to 3. Oh, but that's an intermediate class. What about mornings? We have a beginner's class that meets 5 days a week, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 10 a.m. Could you do that?
No, I work all day. I only have evenings and weekends free.
The advanced class is Tuesday and Thursday from 7:30 to 9:30, but you've never studied Japanese before, have you?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Well, we have a beginner's class on Saturday from 9 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon.
9 until 2, that's a long class.
We also have private tutors. Actually, I usually recommend private tutors because they give you individualized attention. You're the only student in the class, so the tutor teaches you according to your specific needs. It really is the best way to learn a language.
It sounds great. I'd learn a lot that way, wouldn't I?
You really would. And it's very convenient. You can arrange to meet with your tutor at whatever time suits you.
Fantastic. How do I sign up?
Well, how many hours a week do you want to study? We usually recommend 3 to 5 hours a week for a minimum of 4 weeks.
Okay, I'll start with 3 hours a week.
Great. You can send us a check to cover the first week of classes, or you can pay now by credit card. 3 hours of private classes comes out to $300, plus a $25 registration fee.
$300? That's $100 a class.
And it's certainly worth it. You'll be studying with a native speaker of Japanese, and all our tutors are professionally trained in the latest teaching methods. You'll be getting the best instruction money can buy.
But $100 a class, that's over $1,000 for a month of classes. I'm sorry, but I just can't do that.
Then take the Saturday class. It's only $300 a month, and it's small. There will be only 4 or 5 students in it.
Great, I'll take that class. Can I pay by check?
Yes. Just bring your check to the first class. See you next Saturday at 9 o'clock.
That is the end of section 1.